topic.
And we are live. We are live. Welcome to the Street Focus Show. It's the it's the street version of the Focus Up Show. Where we talk about some shit that's happening in the streets. We're not talking about the streets of the hood. We're talking about them motherfucking YouTube streets. Y'all know that's where all the action happen in them YouTube streets. Niggas be play dying, be play fighting and everything. We're talking about them YouTube streets. So that's why we call it Street Focus. When you see Focus, we talking about them streets of YouTube. I got myself, Mr. Floyd X, the future host of the Final Word with Floyd X. That show is coming up January 2026. I got Mr. L Pooh, the host of Spin That Motherfucking Back, the number one show on the Focus Up Network. Then I got Mr. Walk, the host of Sex Talk with Walk today. What is sponsored by today, Mr. Walk?
Today's show is sponsored by Crown Royal. It'll get you fucked up if you let it. Nah.
All right. So this is the Street Focus Show.
And let me say one more thing. It's also sponsored by Eggnog because it's December. You better have your eggnog.
Eggnog, okay. Regular eggnog or punch spiked eggnog?
Spiked eggnog.
All right.
And my name is motherfucking Leroy Johnson for the show.
All right.
Just let y'all know.
Yeah, this is AKA the Brothers Johnson show. Street Focus with the Brothers Johnson. So this is the honorary Leroy Johnson. Where you at? Leroy.
Brother Floyd X, Brother Walk, and Brother Leroy Johnson.
That's right. All right. So cool. So today's topic is we're going to talk about is Snoop Dogg. Oh, I messed it up.
It's Snoop Dogg or Dog the Dash?
This Snoop Dogg Dog Daz.
This Snoop Dogg Dog Daz. That's the show title. This Snoop
Hey, I'm
Dogg.
gonna go live on Facebook, fellas. But yeah, we do it. You know how I do.
Coming to you live from Facebook on Jay Walk's channel. Is
the question is the Snoop Dogg Dog Daz. So earlier in this week, they was going back and forth in these internet streets. These YouTube streets, they was all over the internet streets talking reckless to each other. Now, we know that they're blood cousins, literally. So hopefully...
their mothers are sisters.
Yeah. So we don't think there'll ever be no real bloodshed or anything. We got Faith Evangeline. Hello, Faith Evangeline. How y'all? How you doing, Faith Evangeline? Thank you for joining the show. We greatly appreciate your viewership today. So we got Snoop Dogg versus Daz, and I had a bunch of videos to upload, but I'm having issues, so I'm gonna play the one that did upload, and we're gonna talk about it. We got 13 viewers right now. That's good.
And Faith Angeline, don't say nothing stupid because you will be blocked.
Now she seems like a smart, intelligent, kind lady. I could get all of that just from the thing. Okay, we got another brother. We got Bush Camp Blitz. Yo. What up? What up, Bush Camp Blitz? Up?
That's a stupid name. Don't get blocked, Booth. No, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around with the people.
Right, let's play the video. I'm gonna play Snoop Dogg. This was Snoop was getting gangster on his cousin.
Got this still. Hey guys, hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'm a cuz on some not physically, but business wise. Cause you broke as a right now. So I'm gonna up in a minute, cuz leave me alone. Leave me the alone. You didn't put that on the internet. Leave me alone, cuz. I'm a up.
So Snoop Dogg is telling his cousin Daz to leave him the F alone because Daz was doing interviews. He was talking about I didn't sign with the new Death Row or Snoop Dogg's version of Death Row. I just signed on to do one album, and then I'm going about my business. And then he says what happened is that according to Daz, Snoop Dogg tried to copyright the Dog Pound. He found out he couldn't copyright the Dog Pound because the Cleveland Browns, their fan base is called the Dog Pound. And because of a stipulation that it causes confusion, they could not copyright it. So Somehow it got back to Daz that Snoop Dogg tried to copy with. He confronted Snoop about it, and then he said after he did that, Snoop Dogg kicked him out of the dog pound for the second time. So after he kicked him out, he says that he was what do you call that? Texting. They had a group chat going, and he just said he'd be attacking them and putting pressure on them because they on some F shit. And he said everybody that's hanging around Snoop is broke. What do you know about this situation?
It's a little more to it than that.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
That Paul, because they couldn't copyright the dog pound, the name, but the Paul signal, the Paul logo, with Snoop Dogg was trying to copyright that, which is already copyrighted by Dash. And then he was just trying to take ownership of all his publishing, because you know that Snoop Dogg is doing the cleaning out from the old Death Row shit, and then they cleared stuff out trying to see where all the money was going. And that's when Daz was like, oh, he trying to steal my shit as well, get all our publishing and things of that nature. So that's when he, because Daz been paying attention to where all his money, what I'm saying, all the beats. He did a whole bunch of shit for Tupac, the Dog Pound, a bunch of different artists, Lady of Rage, Lady of Rage and Jewel. And he where my money at for all this. So I get where he's coming from, but I still think he a bitch.
Salute to Daz. I think Daz is a real one, and I like the way he put himself out there. He be handling his business, and he looked like he's successful without anybody attached to him. I can respect that. Mr. L. Pooh, what's your thoughts on this stuff?
Yeah, let me put a little clarity on that.
What up, Mike TMK?
What up, Mike?
Daz said he had he said he trademarked the Dog Pound logo.
Oh.
That's what he did. You know what I'm saying?
He said he drew it. He drew that shit. That's
he drew it, so it's his. So he went. He said Snoop and them tried to trademark that shit or copyright.
I just fucking said. Are you paying attention to the show?
I know what you said. I know what you said. But you said
hey, you said it for the sober niggas. He's saying it for the drunk niggas. Let him get it out.
All right, I'm a drink too. He's saying for the drunk niggas and me.
He said he tried to Dog Pound the Dog Pound logo, but I'm trying to say he said he copyrighted the shit. He drew the shit up and everything. He's trying to copyright it for himself. But you said that the Cleveland Browns already had the Dog Pound name. The name, not the name, but the logo. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, are we in the Twilight Zone, my nigga?
It's a difference. It's a big
difference. Let him cook. Let that nigga cook.
That's what you said.
Let nigga bake real quick. Let a nigga bake real quick.
Let him cook. Go ahead, Elpo.
This is what Daz is trying to say. But you know what? I agree with Daz on that right there because Daz did a lot of shit. Then he was trying to say he was trying to sell the whole catalog except for Dre shit because Dre already got his shit for the Chronic, the original Chronic, reverted back into his catalog. Back to Dre, actually. But he's saying everything else that came from Death Row should go to Death Row under him. So he's trying to sell the whole Death Row catalog to whoever for like $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, damn.
And Dad said he want his due on that. I don't know how much that would be, but he's saying that Snoop trying to fuck him out of some of that money. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole shit is.
Listen.
And you know what? Daz is an intricate part of the Death Row crew as far as production goes.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Whole lot of shit.
Absolutely.
Shit that he didn't get the proper credit for because he did a lot of shit. Like on even on Doggy Style, he did a couple of like Ain't No Fun, all that old shit. He did all that shit except Dre came in, put a couple little shits up in there, and he took all the production credit. And Daz didn't get really no credit for that, for real.
I heard
Daz did all the Dog Pound.
He was supposed to get shit for Doggy Style.
I heard that Daz was the ghost producer for NWA.
I don't know about that. No. NWA? Where the fuck you hear that from?
Yeah.
Get that shit off your shirt, nigga. Just because you got the shirt on don't mean shit, nigga. Just because you got the mud on your shirt with the brown shit, that don't mean shit. No, Daz ain't did shit for the NWA.
But listen. So Daz is putting the accusation out there, and then it prompts another brother, somebody who's well respected, particularly in LA, it prompted him to go live. He's living overseas right now, and our brother
From
still
Pomona Town. Well, all right. Well, all right.
From the Gangster Chronicles, went out and found this brother, our OG brother, who does some great ass music. Salute to our brother Cocaine.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Cocaine. He said, let me speak on it. And he sat down with Steele from the Gangster Chronicles and he spoke on it. Jay Walk, you want to elaborate on what happened with that situation?
Hey, this where because with the Snoop Dogg and Daz situation, they've been going back and forth for years. They make up, they family, they cousins. I got a bunch of cousins I fuck with heavy. Yeah. But they, what I'm saying, but this situation, it was like, I thought y'all was cool again. 2023, they put out that album, the album Sight. They was doing tours. I'm like, whoa. But then Dad's like, yo, that money ain't right. So I really wasn't sure what was going on. I just thought it was Dad's acting like a bitch again. I'm sorry, I think Dad's is a bitch. I thought he was just acting like a bitch again. But then when Mr. Well, all right, Cocaine from Pomona Town, a well-respected producer in the hip-hop game, produced for hundreds of artists. He put his bid in. This is what he said. He said he did over 200 songs with Snoop Dogg. He hasn't got one royalty, or what is it? What'd you say? I put royalty check? Yeah.
Royalty check from Dogg.
Hold on. But did he say specifically what songs that he did songs for?
He did over 200 songs, my nigga.
No. What's the songs that he say specifically that he didn't get paid for?
None of them. It don't matter. We don't have to know the song, bro.
Hold on. Cocaine did production for real?
Over 200 songs. They got over 200 songs. They got a bunch of. Yes, nigga. Listen to the interview, bro. Wait, fix your screen, Floyd.
El Pooh, you don't believe that they did over that many songs?
No, I do. I think he might have been featured on a whole lot of songs. Cocaine is a bad motherfucker.
He said
Cocaine from Pomona.
You gotta hear that interview, bro. You gotta hear that interview.
That's what we say.
Let me say this right now.
If you ain't hear it, it's not.
I ain't heard the interview, but I do know this much. This nigga Cocaine is from the same crew or same city that motherfucking Above the Law is from.
They cousins.
And Above the Law, they made G-Funk. G-Funk is Above the Law shit.
Hutch and Cocaine are actual cousins.
Yes.
I know how. I'm sure y'all know that, right? I hope y'all ain't just finding this shit out.
I'm just learning today. Teach me, Walt. Teach me.
They cousins. They cousins.
187
and Cocaine are actual cousins.
With the
and Laylaw and the other dude from Above the Law is brothers.
KMD and what's the name?
Go Mac with the sack.
Go Mac with the sack.
Go Mac and Laylaw are brothers. Rest in peace, both of them brothers.
But Cocaine has been a fixture in this hip hop industry. What he said, that was like that kind of swayed the needle towards Daz, in my opinion. But now it's like this. Snoop Dogg is new at this. It's not as easy as people make it look. And I've been hearing a lot of accolades about the big guy that's got 27 years, Mr. Suge Knight. Suge Knight was a stern businessman. He was always on that business. You know what I'm saying? Even Albie Shore was like, he was a hell of a street nigga, and he was on that business, hipping the artists to what's going on with their contracts.
That's why he'll always be respected. He'll still be respected. Salute to that big Suge Knight. But what Cocaine said, he didn't come at Snoop Dogg sideways. He said you got to do the right thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just do the right thing, man. It ain't no end of the story for us. It ain't no beef. I just step back. If I see you doing some foul stuff, I just step back from you, and hopefully Snoop Dogg get. Because from what I understand and what I gather in listening, Snoop Dogg is in pursuit of that $1 billion label. He want to be labeled a billionaire like Jay-Z, Sean Combs, and all these other billionaires. He wants that title. And sometimes,
Taylor Swift.
Yes, sir. Let me say this much about Suge Knight. Suge Knight was a goddamn bodyguard for motherfucking who you just said?
Bobby Brown,
Easy E.
DLC,
And that
Easy
boy you
E.
just mentioned too. Your boy,
DLC.
on that boy you just mentioned too.
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure. Yeah. So that's how
Yeah.
you know. That's how you learn the business and shit. He overheard.
Are you are you all right, bro? Are you okay?
Look, listen, you
He
have to let him translate to the drunks. Go ahead, no Pooh. Translate to the drunk because they didn't hear walk. So
This is
translate
new
to the
character.
drunk.
No, let me tell you.
I love it,
Let me say it
Pooh.
one more time. This motherfucking Suge Knight said he was. Actually, I'll be sure said he was a bodyguard. Suge Knight was his bodyguard at one point.
And
He was a bodyguard for a whole lot of top-rate artists at one point. That's how he learned.
Everybody that he was a bodyguard for respected and appreciated him.
Yes, sir. He did. That's how he learned. He was in on conversations and shit.
Yep.
That's how he kind of learned the business in the sense. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Suge Knight is a good nigga. Suge Knight was a good nigga in the sense because he was looking out for his artists. He was.
Everybody needs a nigga that will hang a nigga over the balcony for you.
Exactly.
Everybody needs that.
Ass chocolate.
Yeah.
Real.
You're not gonna pay him. Let's come out here and talk. Let's talk for a minute. Everybody needs that on their team.
Which I mean, a real life Red from
Yeah.
This Is Ours is from 9.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't mind to have a nigga like Suge Knight on my side if I was in the business at that point.
Hell no, I wouldn't either.
Even I'm gonna tell you like this. I saw an interview. I can't find it on the internet right now. I can't find it right now, but I know. Hold on. Let me say this much right now. This nigga,
no more drink for you, Apple.
This nigga Ice-T, this nigga Ice-T has said back in the day, long time ago, it was on an interview. I can't find this shit on the internet right now, but he said when he found out that Suge Knight was a part of that lawsuit for D Barnes for Dre, he said, I'm backing up off this shit. I ain't got nothing to say about it because he knew who Suge Knight was. He knew who Suge Knight was. And for Ice-T to say some shit like that, I take a lot of.
What did he have to do with it?
He didn't have nothing to do with it.
What did Ice-T have to do with the D Barnes lawsuit?
He didn't, but he didn't want to get involved with the shit.
Okay.
Ice-T said about Suge Knight, he said, I had goons, he had goons, we just never did business.
That's what he said after
the D Barnes. With the D Barnes, I don't know about that.
That's what he said after the fact. But I know when the shit happened, he was down with D Barnes at first till he found out.
Suge Knight had nothing to do with D Barnes getting her ass whooped. Nothing.
This is what I'm telling you. I saw an interview with this shit.
Dre was still down with NWA.
I love Pump It Up.
Listen, when the shit had happened, I saw an interview way back in the day.
Where the Ice-T got? Ice-T had nothing to do with that. Dr. Dre was still down with NWA when that happened.
He said, I was down with D Barnes until I found out that Suge had something to do with it. Then he backed up off of it because Suge had something to do with it.
Suge had shit to do with that fucking ass woman, bro. Not no little ass D Barnes.
Let's get back on the topic. We're talking about Snoop Dogg and Daz. Now, from your perspective, Mr. Walk,
Daz and D Barnes got a lot in common. They both bitches.
That's fucked up.
Let me say this.
Let me ask my question.
I won't say why I feel Daz is a bitch.
No, let me ask my question. Do you feel like Snoop Dogg is dogging Daz?
After listening to the Cocaine, I do feel it's some validity because I really didn't know what the situation was. But for a person to say that he put in so much work with Snoop Dogg and he ain't got paid, you know what I'm saying? That's like us here. And like I'm like, yo, I ain't never got paid fucking with this production company. And then you like, wait a minute, I ain't got paid either. In fucking 20-some years. It's been 20-some years they've been doing music together. He did music on the East Side of his album.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me say
the second East Side of his album. Well, hold on, my nigga. Let me finish what I'm saying because I do want to
let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, he froze.
Wait, hold on. So I give validity. I'm giving validity to what Daz is saying because it seemed like Snoop was trying to get the money, show all his ownership to have that Billy status since you mentioned it, Floyd, because I didn't even think about it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Now, why I feel Daz is a bitch, because it's like this, because they cousins. Just like I got cousins. Floyd X, you my brother. Leroy Johnson, you my brother as well. Y'all my niggas. If we have some type of business to where the money ain't right, I'm gonna get at y'all niggas. And if I gotta take y'all to court, I'm gonna take y'all to court. But I'm not gonna slander you with the public and shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, I can see me and Floyd X in fucking court. Like, yeah, this motherfucker did all this shit. And then right after court, like, what's up, my nigga? What's up? What you sipping on? Let's go shoot some pool and get fucked up. But I need to get that money right. You know?
Hey, check this out.
So that's all Dad's doing. Go ahead, Elpo.
Out the hundreds of tapes that Jaywalk sold on the streets, I ain't got a dime from the shit. But I ain't tripping though. You know what I'm saying? Jaywalk sold like thousands of tapes on the streets and shit, but I ain't got. I produce most of this shit, but I ain't got shit. But you know what? I ain't mad at the nigga because it's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's
business hours is between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. when I get off my other job, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is this though. You know what? But for Snoop to come out and say you a broke ass nigga, I mean he broke compared to you. Yes, he is broke. Everybody broke compared to you, nigga.
I think
but
he probably
Daz
is broke.
Still make his rounds and shit. I stand up for Daz for doing his thing, but I don't stand up for Daz for doing this, putting it public. You don't have to
listen. He had to. He had to.
No, he didn't.
Listen, wait, let's walk. Listen, it's not a flex to call a nigga broke. It's like, would you call it Daz broke? Daz has shown and proven, because everybody know he got some property in Atlanta. He's doing other businesses. He's not broke in the sense of down and out and begging for a nigga to give him some change. He's not broke like that. He might be broke in the sense of he ain't on Snoop getting $500,000 to do the Olympics. That's a different kind of broke. But he ain't that regular street nigga broke.
$500,000. That nigga got millions for doing the Olympics.
I heard it was a good look. I mean, it was a good look regardless.
I agree.
Accumulated wealth off of that. Come on now.
He gonna do it. He's gonna do it again this year. And I believe when somebody, whoever I think put it out there that he's trying to reach that Billy mark, it's believable. Niggas be like, all I gotta do is let me just gather all of this publishing. And he probably in his head, he probably like, I'll take it. Get to the billion, and then I'll give it back to him.
He should have said that. He should have said that. Wait, watch out. That's kind of what Puffy did.
Exactly. I was gonna say that.
On this, like just
businessmen. That's how they function. Right.
Everybody broke.
Yep.
That was a cold story when she said, when Craig Mack's wife was like, he put out a fat knot and peeled off 100 for Craig Mack, and they was struggling. And Flavor in Your Ear was out.
How y'all feel about this? How y'all feel about this though?
Well, hold on, man. You changed the subject.
Hold on. Let me finish this. What Walt just said about him peeling off 100, the same story goes back to Teddy Pendergrass and Harold Melvin. When Teddy Pendergrass like knocking on the hotel door of Harold Melvin, like, hey man, I need some money. I'm broke. Harold Melvin lift up his mattress, and you remember back in the day, you could look in the keyhole and see the inside of the room. He said he looked in the keyhole. He said that nigga Harold Melvin lift up that mattress, money all upon him. That nigga pulled out like $200 and gave it to him. That's fucked up. Them motherfuckers with the niggas that got the business mind to make the money. They know who they need, how to use them, and they use them and throw them the fuck away like Diddy did all them people.
Why are you mad at the man that got the business mind?
Because they throw people away. They throw the talent away. They do the talent wrong, because Master P was a business mind. Right. But you don't got nobody who says that Master P effed them over.
Bullshit. Nobody. Mercedes, Cain and Abel. What you talking about?
They good.
Mercedes and Cain and Abel ain't platinum like the rest of them niggas.
Master P said, if he
don't want to hear what Master P said.
Listen. He said,
wait, come on, Apple, wait. Hold on,
he said,
no.
Mercedes is straight. He said if Mercedes would have to let him know that she was coming, he would have made sure she was there. He didn't know she was coming. She just popped up.
Wasn't
Mercedes one of the first artists that signed with Master P?
I don't know.
No,
I never
No.
heard that.
no,
I never heard that.
bro.
One of
come
the
on.
females was one of the first artists that signed with Master P because she
No,
Probably
it was
Mia
no
X.
goddamn Mercedes shaking her
Probably
ass.
Mia
nigga.
X. Mia
It
X
was
been
by
down
the
since day one.
bodies. The
might be
team.
Mia X. Might be Mia X.
Mia X is a day one.
Yeah,
She,
Mia X
yeah.
is the one.
Mia
Okay,
X.
Mia X is the one.
She
But
been
she
down.
didn't get paid like that because she didn't sell the records like Juvenile. I mean, not Juvenile, but like the rest of them niggas, like the other motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? But Master P was the headline artist. You know what I'm saying? He did his
Master
thing.
P, he made himself the headline. See, that's that shit.
But he started
Suge
off
Knight
as the headline. He started
that
off
was-
as the headline.
No, that's what Suge
Let
Knight was
Walk
on.
finish. Go ahead, Walk.
That's
How you,
what Suge
he
Knight
made
was
himself the
on.
headline. What you trying to say?
Yeah, that's what Suge Knight was on. If you would have want to be signed, you don't want the executive producer all in the videos, dancing, doing the Harlem Shake. Come to Death Row, nigga. That's what Diddy was doing. That's what all these other artists was doing. They trying to be Master P. Come on now. The last time was trash. The ones before that, I love those.
Hey,
You
Walk.
like the double album last time?
Walk. Listen, you say that because you're not a Master P fan or supporter. I'm a Master P supporter. When I heard the last time, I loved it. He had a song with Bone. Master P and Bone, nigga. Master P and Bone. I said, love that shit, nigga. Listen, I respect Master P hustle because when I first heard of him, I was like, don't nobody want to hear no nigga named Master P. That shit sounds stupid as fuck.
Well, how y'all feel about Dame Dash being the head of a record label and how Jay-Z did him then?
He didn't. I don't think Jay-Z did shit to him.
Huh?
I don't think Jay-Z did shit to him. And from what they was talking, they said that the plan was to go their separate ways after a certain time. Yeah, all of them said that. The bigwigs.
Whose plan was that?
Jay-Z, Dash, and what's Burks? It was one more person. Burks,
Biggs.
Yep, that was the plan. That's why they said they never broke up. That was the plan. But with the label, then what's that was doing too much.
Rockefeller was the label.
Yeah.
What about the rest of those people on Rockefeller?
Acquired it. Jay-Z acquired the label.
Right.
What happened to everybody else on Rockefeller?
They
had a choice to make. They said you go with Dame or you go with Jay. And niggas chose. Big what's the dude? The Beanie? Beanie couldn't choose, so he was in what they call that shit? Purgatory.
In limbo.
Yeah, purgatory. You just go nowhere. You just sit and buy. Nobody's gonna be there for you. Bye.
He was in jail. He was in jail.
It was a joke.
Oh.
I mean, he was in jail. Hold on, he was in jail, but why Jay-Z didn't get on the stand and kind of vouch for the nigga and help him out?
Nah, you don't really owe shit to people like that. I get that.
You don't owe me
because you ain't your brother's keeper.
Don't owe him nothing.
This ain't that. This is not that.
No, that's what it is. He like, I'm not gonna babysit this nigga. Y'all ain't gonna put it on me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna watch him. Yeah.
And nigga had a gun with a Tech 9. Get caught with a Tech 9 while he on probation for some other shit.
Yeah. Do your dumb shit on your own.
Yeah,
yourself.
I subscribe to the streets, but I'm not fucking with niggas wanna come on, bro. Because he got shit to lose too. Nah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you look at Snoop like a Jay-Z?
Me? No. Fuck no.
Me neither.
Snoop is just talent.
But
he's
likable. He's public. He's likable. He's public. He gets money because he's likable in public. Jay-Z is a business mind, and he gets money because he's a business mind.
Right. I feel that.
I can't hear you, Elpo. You fix your audio.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. It's no who's better, who's worse. It's just two different lanes. Stay in your lane. Do your shit. That's what it is. And
who's the best businessman in hip hop?
Huh?
I would say Jay-Z.
I mean,
he got to $1 billion and he stayed out of trouble. Sean Combs was on route, but he got in trouble. Dumbass nigga. That's why he's dealing with the record.
Same thing with Russell Simmons, huh?
Russell Simmons He was smart. He got out and he
He got out.
Wait, watch this.
That's how you can
This is what Russell Simmons said as far as the best exec and all that. How many millionaires and billionaires did you make?
Oh,
That's what he was saying about Kanye West. When Kanye West was talking shit about him. How many millionaires have you made?
so it
how,
goes
many
back to Jay-Z.
how many millionaires has Puff made? Everybody talking about they broke.
Yep.
Jigga, he made a few millionaires.
Yep. Jay-Z.
How many millionaires did Jay-Z make?
He said he made LeBron a millionaire. He made
music on his label.
It ain't. You don't stick to music. It's a millionaire. A billionaire is a billionaire. He said he made Rihanna a billionaire. He made LeBron a billionaire, and who else? He said Kanye, and who else is a billionaire? I think that's 3, but I think he named 2 more.
Out of how many people?
It don't matter out of how many people. If I made 1 billionaire, that's big.
That's it.
That's
just like on the Focus Up show. That one guy I brought through did the most use.
This nigga. Cause think about it.
What up, baby?
If Sean Combs is a billionaire, but he can't claim he made not 1 billionaire, and if who else a billionaire? If LeBron's a billionaire, but I think he made Maverick, I'm assuming, is a billionaire too, because they partners or whatever. But it's like,
let's get more street. Let's keep it more street with this thing we got popping, because this is street focus. You know what I'm saying? Just get to the get. Let's sum it up with the Snoop Dogg issue. I personally feel it's something that he could have hollered at his family about, even though it's like it's there already, but you can't get him on the phone. Maybe he could.
Let me ask you this.
But I would have called my nigga like, yo, bro, what's going on? Like, how can we resolve this shit before I have to start making fucking YouTube videos and shit? That's how.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Truthfully, let me ask you this. Is there a way that Snoop Dogg could bring Death Row Records back to its place that it was in the 90s?
No.
Respectability.
The respectability, yes. Yes.
How?
You got to sign somebody that's going to move the fucking needle.
Okay.
It got to be somebody that's going to move the needles as far as selling records. Because, like, even Snoop Dogg, the music he puts out is not selling like it used to. He put out album Missionary. Trash. Straight trash. Straight trash. Now, what album have you heard that was banging as of lately? Kendrick Lamar shit. So it ain't about you got to prompt. Kendrick Lamar didn't even fucking put out no promos. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If the music is good, people are going to fucking hear it and listen to it. It's an artist that I listen to from New Jersey. Al does basically damn near no promotion. No promotion. But his fans are waiting for him to drop shit.
And you like his music?
I love Al shit. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. The Gladiator.
I can't stand it, dude. I be trying. I be like, get out of here.
You also say you don't like big sad music, so it's not what's wrong with me. What's wrong with you?
I don't know none of these niggas.
I like Big Sad. I like Big Sad. No, I like Big Sad. I just think he put out too much music, because when I hear some songs you play, I be like, oh, that's a cool one. But then I hear he got a whole flood of music. I be like, oh, it's too much.
Now you can't. You got to do that. I think he more on a curve of what needs to be done now. You just got to keep putting shit out. But that's neither here nor there. But I think this situation could have been there is Snoop got to sign somebody. That October London, a singer, he's good, but he's not no Snoop Dogg. There is no other Snoop Dogg.
Hold on. But you
got to sign somebody that'll.
He in his own lane. October London is like the new coming of Marvin Gaye. If you know Marvin Gaye shit, you know what I'm saying.
Name one song. You just know who
Mulholland Highway. I can name you all kinds of. I like this nigga shit, man. This nigga sound like Marvin Gaye for real.
I heard October London before, but I
That
don't.
man sound
I
like
couldn't
Marvin
name
Gaye.
shit from October London.
If you a Marvin Gaye fan, you understand this man sound like Marvin Gaye, and then they make music that sound comparable.
That's a bad
to
star right there. There's only one Marvin Gaye. That's like, oh yeah, he sounds just like Tupac.
No, he sounds similar. He sounds exactly like Marvin Gaye, but he sounds like a reincarnation of Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye of this generation, if you can appreciate Marvin Gaye in the first place. But you got
and I just listen to Marvin.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Of all the celebrities that died, Marvin Gaye was the one that made the biggest impact on me. As a child, I was 10 years old when Marvin Gaye died. But when he died, it just made a big impact on me because I knew Marvin Gaye shit all my life growing up and everything. I'm 10 years old when he died, right? But it just has such an effect on me. It still has an effect on me because I'm listening to Marvin Gaye shit. As I got older, I started appreciating Marvin shit more and more and more. Marvin Gaye is like one of my number one. He's like one of my top 5 artists of all time because he has some real influential shit. You know, some real impactful music and stuff. And when you listen to people like October, like I just say October London, just him in particular.
Yeah, you get a feel for it. It's a
feel
of like
real feel. I got appreciation
that old soul.
Yeah, he does. He got that sound, and then some of the music that he makes sounds like him and shit. I think he needs to kind of get out that mold a little bit and go into some new shit. But he still makes some shit that sounds retro, and it's like I can appreciate this. Sounds like some shit Marvin would have made today. You could have made like a demo for this shit, and he could have made the shit and made it, sound like Marvin. You know what I'm saying?
Let's wrap it up with Snoop. Let's wrap it up. I asked Jay what I'm gonna ask you. Do you believe that Snoop Dogg could bring Death Row back to a respectable level that Death Row was in the 90s?
You know what? I'm gonna say it like this. And this is some real shit. If Snoop could have got Dre onto the Death Row shit, it probably could have revised it to another level. But just Snoop doing it by himself, I don't believe he could. Because Snoop is not that person that can do it on his own. Because Snoop came in from Dre. If Dre doesn't, I ain't gonna say co-sign it, but if he ain't like a real part of the conspiracy, the 50-50 partner, at least half of the shit, you know what I'm saying, making music and make sure everything is done right and everything, it ain't gonna be the same.
I disagree with you. And I just stated why, because Dr. Dre produced an entire album of Snoop recently. This was last year or the end of 2023. Missionary. It was, and I dare you, I challenge you, Elpo, to listen to that this weekend and critique it. And for the next,
I'm gonna listen to it.
Hold on, I'm gonna rebut that. I'm gonna rebut that. You know what? I agree with you 100% because Dre and Snoop is the old school, but Dre was good at bringing Snoop
new talent.
And Dog Pound and Rage and all kinds of other people into the shit back in them days. This is
that's not true either. That's not true either. Damn. That's not true either. That's not true either.
Hey, y'all gonna argue all night, dude. Come on, y'all gonna argue.
You do know that they was around. Snoop performed for NWA before. And he was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Snoop was fucking with goddamn Above the Law before he was fucking with Dre. I know.
Yes.
I understand all this. I know all this shit.
He stole him afterwards.
The point I'm trying. You know what?
He didn't steal him. He didn't steal him. He told Hutch that he wanted him. That's why Hutch worked with Dr. Dre. That's why they still cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. They knew that.
I'm on my Tupac shit. Dre's a dope producer, but you ain't working.
Dre Snoop up to the level that.
Wait, let me say my joke, nigga. You ain't saying shit. You drunk, nigga. Dre's a dope producer, but he ain't worked in years. That's Tupac, quote unquote Tupac. And Daz is still a bitch.
Hey, let's wrap this shit up, man. Man. So we put out there. We let y'all know that Snoop Dogg was going back and forth with Daz. Hopefully, in the end, they work it out. But Snoop Dogg, you can't be a criminal in this business. You can't take people's publishing to get to $1 billion. You got to get there the right way. Be an honest businessman. This is just me, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Be an honest businessman. Don't do no dirty dealings. You don't want no shit on your name, bro. Do honest business with these niggas. Fix it with Daz, fix it with Cam, fix it with anybody that you fucked up with and cocaine. Fix that shit, nigga. And just so y'all can do it. Cause I was watching what's the name?
Hey, he did pay Trady because Trady popped at his ass and got 10 years. Like, I'm coming out, nigga.
Listen, Reggie Wright said, Reggie Wright was like, it's almost that time for the 30-year reunion of Death Row. If Snoop Dogg got Death Row, he could bring together imagine RBX, Lady of Rage, Snoop, Daz, Corrupt, and doing a fucking like the No Limit and the Bad Boy, a 30-year reunion, whatever. It's time, nigga.
It's been over 3 years for Death Row,
it's
bro.
Time.
It's
time.
It's time.
Do the shit. Snoop Dogg, put the shit together. Show that you a real businessman and you ain't just waiting for the Caucasian to come and hire you to do they shit. Show that you could bring Death Row back, that you could put together a Death Row show with the Lady of Rage, RBX, the Dog Pound, and everybody else that's in this motherfucker. And everybody be like, Snoop Dogg did that shit, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah. So let's get out of here. This is the Street Focus. We'll be back.
No, hold on. Let Walk say his last thing. Let me say my last thing too.
Got you. Go ahead. Walk.
Daz is a bitch. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Daz is a bitch, man. He's a bitch nigga, bro.
All right.
Daz is a bitch nigga.
All right. El Pooh.
In my opinion.
Let me say my last thing. Check this out. Snoop, Daz, we both love and respect both of y'all. We love y'all legend. All the shit y'all done did. Put this shit aside. Y'all family, number one. Family comes first. This old Death Row and all that old money and all that old bullshit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all niggas need to come together.
Y'all like fucked up. I will sue your ass for me.
Y'all need to keep y'all shit together. Y'all need to keep y'all shit together, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all legend is already there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing else, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got anything you do in the future ain't got nothing to do with what you already did in the past, you know what I'm saying? You already established your position, you know what I'm saying? So get that shit together. If Snoop wanted to go ahead and sell this label for $1 billion, if you can get a tenth of that, you good. You know what I'm saying? You get 100 million, you be good. If you don't get that, you still good because you still got your publishing, you still getting paid and everything. And you can be a broke ass nigga in his eyes, but you still living. And that's the whole thing, bro. Go ahead and keep on living. Straight up.
Thank y'all for watching the show. Tune into Sex Talk with Walt coming one day. And he's going to have a Sex Talk with Walt. And tune in to Spin That Back with El Pooh because he do it every Saturday at 10:30.
We do it sometimes Saturdays now because we've been taking the break off, you know, because hip hop has been on a hiatus. But, you know, we're going to do another one this weekend. In fact, we're going to do one. In fact, me and Jay want to record one right now, I think.
Cool. Peace. All right. And then tune in to my show, The Final Word with Floyd X. It's coming January 2026, nigga. The Final Word. And guess what I got right now?
The Final Word.
Thank you.